Good afternoon, my junior detectives. We're here for another LA Noire. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy. Just a quick disclaimer, some of the contents of this video are not suitable for younger viewers. It does consist of murder, rape, and other gruesome acts. So take this into consideration before continuing watching this video. Alright, let's get going. The Red Lipstick Murder.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose at the homicide squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Alright, let's get out to the scene, lads.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know?
Union trouble. Nice day for it.
Alright, let's try and not hit anything.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion.
You're just reckless.
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, Detective.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
You're used to it, Phelps. Move it along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Trollman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, Detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
We got a footprint.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Alright, looks like we got a handbag here and a brush, or a mirror.
The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
A brush. Doesn't look like it's part of the crime.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Oh wait, there's a click there. We got it.
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
Why was the lighter that difficult to... I don't think it's...
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Why make a lighter that's that hard to open? Alright, let's check out the body. Or talk to the coroner, or whatever.
Has the scene been secured?
Patrolman Houlihan saw to it. The victim's personal effects are still where they fell.
Cause of death?
It could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Oh.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
So we're missing a ring. I don't think there's anything on this arm.
Interesting. What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD. Like Dahlia? Tex? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the Bomba? A man could die of thirst in a case like this.
There's got to be something else around here. Oh, a knife.
Optimistic, Cole.
Yeah. There's no knife used in the case. Optimistic, Cole. Something back here. It doesn't have blood on it.
Incidental.
At first I thought it was the murder weapon. Boo-doo-boo. Potato chip, potato chip.
Junk.
Is that a potato chip? Looks more like a piece of chicken or something. No. My fat ass. That's a rock. Bamba Club. Get in, Slowpoke Joe. See you later, officer. What was that scream about?
The werewolf?
For my money, copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. You've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nicks.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, Oddshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in the corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
Well, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. Can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We would have found him.
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway.
That's
Unit to handle
already
code 3,
there.
identify.
Oh, no. Hey!
Hey, how are you?
That's no way to drop.
Mamba Club. They got cocktails and air conditioning and used cars. Oh wait, no, that's Combs.
So,
Combs Automotive.
salad. Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Him and his smug look.
Inquire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Oh, Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
On the house,
Sure,
officer.
she's a regular. Celine
That's
is,
the spirit. Pour me another.
was a lovely woman.
So she's married.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
Ooh. Okay, I think he's telling the truth.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee next time, honey.
Say, honey, what time did you get off work?
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
We got him. Carefully set it down. I think this is on.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
I think he gave it to her. Let's go with doubt.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're going to tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago.
Got him.
I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Let's use intuition. Okay, I didn't think he was telling the truth. And I have no evidence. So I don't think I do. Let's take a look. There's the lipstick. Used. Blunt force trauma. Okay, we're gonna go with doubt.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. And she picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Ooh.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Say, honey, what time did you get off waiting table? A waitress! Can I have another spoon?
I'm not seeing any waitresses around here, buddy. You might have to go and
Let's
get
get out of here.
Oh, that might be the...
Hey,
that's
what's
the coat check.
hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
How's your tuna fish salad? You like your tuna fish salad? Oh, let's make a phone call. Let's get a address on that plate, and let's try and not get hit by any cars. Dispatcher?
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks.
Alright, so... we've got the plate. Let's check with... let's go to the Henry residence. Let's talk to Jacob. Oh, we'll cut across. I don't think we can cut across.
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killing.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. Worse than I could ever have imagined.
KGPL 20 Century Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Century Unit identify.
Why not? I can drive over that. Oh, never mind. I guess we'll go back this way. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm
Just go easy, Phelps.
What's up with my taillight? Other than the fact that I rear-ended a vehicle. Well, I drove back into a vehicle, but that was their fault. We'll settle it with insurance. And we're almost there. Henry Residence, 11:04 a.m.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Watch him kick it in and be like, no one's home.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Alright, then first place we're gonna go. So we're gonna go and take a look at that window.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
I wish suits were still $30. I don't think this is relevant.
Doesn't look like anything.
There's a note. If you sober up, you can find me at apartment 2.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
I don't think there's really going to be any evidence here Unless if...
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564.
Oh, there's a key.
Requesting technical services for suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
Let's see the story behind the headline.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary arrangements.
You said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal.
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Wow. So that was his psychiatrist, I believe? Made him go and made him go and burn down a house? Fuck those boxes. Who needs as many boxes? What are they still doing? Moving in? Okay. We'll go check out the neighbors, because... Oh, excuse me. Here comes a neighbor right now. Excuse me.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
LAPD.
What do you mean?
Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan! Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered?
Oh my.
Oh my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Cole's just like, yeah, she was murdered. You know, no big deal.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
I think your thoughts are incorrect.
Heavens!
Good heavens. Knock, knock, knock. Can I knock again? I want to knock again. Knock, knock, knock. Is Inti Bhatti home? Can I knock on the garage? Knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock. Fuck those boxes. Okay, I don't think anyone's home. See if there's anything out back that we can find. Knock, knock, knock. Hello? Anyone home? She is still sitting down. Can I talk to her again? Nope. Okay.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know.
Wow. Okay, let's go to his apartment.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Your legend should be revoked.
Wait a second. Is his apartment right next to the crime scene? Come on, truck. Move out the way. Jacob Henry's apartment, 11:27
Follow
a.m.
my lead.
Oh, we pulled out the guns.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Let's have a look about. Can we find a murder
I
weapon?
get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
Whoa, we're getting
You
somewhere.
think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber. He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Oh.
The oldest problem there is, what to do about the old lady.
Baseball
I don't
bat.
think so.
Let's have a look-see in the bedroom. Just kidding. Let's have a look-see in the bedroom. There we go. The bedroom.
Size 11s.
You think he was going to get out of Dodge? Oh, that's about the paper. Football.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Let's do last contact.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
I don't think he's telling me everything.
And how are we meant to believe that, Jacob? It isn't looking good for you.
That nosy bitch from next door, Janie Horgan. She'll tell you I left. And what time.
Okay. So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
We know she went to the Bomba Club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Why you lying?
I don't believe
to
you,
me?
Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
Huh? Want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? What about this, Big Mouth?
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're going to tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Okay, this doesn't look good for you, Jacob.
Random buttons, go. Dodge, dodge, dodge. I walked into that. I'm gonna pull a gun on you, bro. How do I hit him? I couldn't figure out how to hit him.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're going to tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
You're awful hot under the collar for an innocent man, Mr. Henry.
What's this bunkum?
I'm dodging, I'm dodging, I'm dodging.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Alright, let's go to his apartment first. This Mendez.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
Mendez's apartment, 11:45 a.m. Mendez's apartment 16.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Oh, well, thank you, Phelps. So, that's probably going to be on the upper floors. Oh, here we go. Apartment 16, 4th floor. I think it's the next floor up. There we go.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
Kitchen clear. Oh, we got the lipstick.
Carruthers could match the color and brand of the body.
And we got the murder weapon.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break, and Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey! What gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is.
Mendez, stop right there.
Stop, Mendez.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Oh, we're gonna get into a vehicle chase.
Get in and drive.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Oh, just like that.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch. Hit him! Clean this asshole off the road. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Ooh.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
My car is as fast as his. I can't get close enough.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
Let me see your hands. We got him.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
So we missed 3 clues, and we got 5 out of 6 questions right. I think if we had looked around his apartment a bit more, we probably would have found the other 3 clues. But yeah. Case closed.
This pain to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you.
The golden butterfly. Alright. So, on our next video, we'll be doing The Golden Butterfly with LA Noire. You guys have a wonderful day, and thank you for tuning in.